Okay, I think it's finally on. This is going to be a really rough, really quick tutorial on the little black roses that I draw. It's actually really simple. I use, obviously, GIMP and the tablet, but I turn off all the pressure sensitivity and stuff because it just confuses me, and I work on 70% opacity. Now, first thing you would do, I would say, is get a reference. The best reference I use is Molotov Cupcakes Noor Gantai. I think that's how it's pronounced. But her Gantai Noor Elegance, because one, she's one of the best developers ever, and two, it has really good detailing as far as you can see where the lights are in her rose. But since I recently did an avatar picture with one on, I'm just going to use that so that I won't have to bring her picture all the way in there. Okay, zoom back out. Okay, first thing you do, I have the airbrush at 70 opacity, pressure off, but if you have pressure, you want to use a paintbrush, you can use those. I just kind of blob it out, just the general rose shape. You can start with a circle and kind of add edges to it if you want, because it's not supposed to be perfectly round. At least I don't think it should be perfectly round. If you want to do it perfectly round, that's up to you. It's a flower. Do what you want. Okay. Now, looking at the reference, you can see where the lights is. So, you go to your black, slide it down so it's like maybe a lighter gray. Get a smaller brush and just start generally laying in. Okay, that's too big. Start generally laying in highlights according to your reference, or if you want to just go completely organic with it and screw around with it, that's completely up to you. It's so hard to do this with a camera on. You have no idea. But yeah, you could just be organic with it, make your own shape. And it's not really going to look like a rose too much till the final portion. This is kind of a lazy man's rose. It looks like a rose, but it's not. It's just a blob and squiggles. Well, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so now we have those basics down. Get a lighter one, not all the way white. I wouldn't suggest it because it looks kind of weird. And add highlights, little smaller ones on top of the ones you have to kind of define a light source. So as you see, my light's kind of coming from here, so I try to keep the extra little dots and things following that general direction. Alright, now zoom out. You see it doesn't look very rosy, but that's the trick with this. Let's go to layer, where is it? Scale layer. See, it's 400 by 400. Let's go say 200 by 200. See, it looks a lot more detailed than it actually did when I did it. So, you see, it starts off, let me move this on top of here. Starts off a bigger picture, you shrink it down, it starts looking more like a rose. That's all the trick that really is to it. So if you want to use it for something, you can just make it big, scale it down, put it on something, make a bunch of these. And that's really the really lame tutorial on how I do my roses. So I think that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to PM me at crescent@imvu.com, and that's about it. So, bye.